How to do math. This this video is on how to think about math in geometric ways. Well, actually, not geometric ways. If you know a few rules of math, you can determine a lot of things without knowing very much. So what I'm trying to do is answer what angle is this right here. Okay, so what angle is that? We know a few things. We know that this angle is the same as this angle, it's the same as this angle, same as this angle, and it's the same as this angle. First, I'm going to assume that, well, I can't do much assumptions, but I remember that when I started to learn trigonometry, one important fact was that a circle had 360 degrees. So a circle has 360 degrees. So from here to here is 90, and then from here to here is 180, and then 90 more is 270, and then 90 more is 360. Now, the reason that is the overall angle is 360 is because of the Sumerians. That was the first civilization, and they invented, I wouldn't say invented, they first thought of a system where there's 360 degrees in a circle, and it's not coincidental that there's 365 days in a year. They pretty much thought that a year had 360 days, but they knew about the 5 extra days. Okay, so yes, the Sumerians thought there was, not thought, they they knew that the day has 365 days, and they made up 12 lunar cycles, which is 354 days, which were rounded up to 360. So basically, the Sumerians had a 360-day year, and they added the 5 days to make the correct calendar year. So they knew it was 365, but they actually had both beliefs. They believed 360, and they had 5 extra days. Now, the importance of 360 is because they had a base 6 numeral system, and which we call sexadecimal, and the Sumerians are in the same place as the Babylonians. The Babylonians came later, but they're basically the same people. So because they Babylonians had a sexadecimal system, that fit nicely in the circle, which is almost like the orbit of the Earth, but the circle is 360 degrees. Now, when I was little, I was amazed that all circles are 360 degrees, but that's only because we deemed it to be so. We could also say that a circle is 1 degree, and then we can say, I mean, I'm making up a method to do angles right now. I could say that a circle is made up of 1 degree, and this is a quarter degree. This is 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. So I could make any type of measuring system, and it will always be made up of 1 degree and quarters, a quarter, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. So that's what's important to know, that all circles are made of 360 degrees. So the question is, what is this angle here? All right. So to tackle this, we know that this is going to be 360. And then I'm going to make a few changes here. I'm going to make a few things. So the question is, what is this angle? What is that angle right there? Which we know is the same as this angle, and so on. Well, we know that everything is 360 degrees. So 360 degrees divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 72 degrees. So now we can put this number here, 72. We're very close to our answer. So now we have a triangle here, right? We have 72 in this angle and this angle. And we can call this A, B, and C. So we know that A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. We already know that A is 72. Now, just going to do a little bit of algebra. So I know that B plus C is going to be equal to 180 minus 72 is 108. B plus C is equal to B plus C is equal to 108. We know that B is equal to C. How do we know that? Because it's a regular polygon. So B is equal to this angle, which is equal to this angle, is equal to this angle, is equal to this angle, and so on. All these angles are the same because it's a regular polygon. So if B is equal to C, I can say 2C is equal to 108, and then I divide by 2, and C is equal to 54, which means that B is equal to 54. So this is 54, and C is 54. And since we know that all these angles are the same, we know that this angle is 54. Therefore, this whole angle is 108. Now that's the whole solution, and I just want to get one thing finished, and that's about the Sumerians. So we're finished, but just a little bit more about the Sumerians, just in case you're interested in learning a little bit more about the origins of math. Plimpton 322 is a tablet that was discovered from the old Babylonian time. So it's from about 3,000 years BC, and it's much more ancient than the Greeks. And this Plimpton 32 actually had trigonometric table, which had already the Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, that's all.